Hey guys, Spathi here. I was asked by one of my friends, Deer, to critique some of his gameplay, and I've never really done anything like this before, so I'm not really sure how well I'm going to do, but I guess we're gonna give it a try. This one's kind of been on my bucket list for a while, and finally need to try and get this done. We got looks like a 15-minute clip here. I've never looked at any of it, so this is all pretty much new to me. It says it's a cargo with strike bomber. I haven't even really seen the strike bombers on much lately, so this is kind of an older clip. It says he published it on October 5th. I don't actually know when it was played. Only YouTube stats tell you that kind of stuff these days. Nah, it's not gonna tell me. But let's hop to it. So it looks like he's using, I guess this is on Death Star patch, I assume, because he's running Bodyguard. Before Death Star, nobody ran Bodyguard. So let's see here. He is using Double Sniper, Stim, and Bodyguard. We're playing some Cargo. I'm not sure if he's going to be more primarily focused on offense or defense. Nice snipe there. I don't know if I want to go too much over just like aiming and stuff like that. I mean, there's not much you can really say about aiming most of the time unless you're not already pre-looking at the corner. See how he's kind of got his crosshair. Oh, that was a nice snipe there. But see how he's kind of got his crosshair already head level when he comes around to the corner. That's one thing a lot of players don't tend to do, is keep their crosshair like in the ready in case somebody's there. They didn't have it quite ready there. We're a little everywhere there with that aim. Weren't quite prepared for that guy, but good job prepping the pulse cannon there. And then that was a little bit sloppy there on the aim, but did manage to pick up that kill. Looks like he's going to go around the right side. If I was going on the right side, I probably wouldn't be running, although it looks like he did stop running. So they might not know he's coming, because in this day and age, you know, nobody running scout anymore. You gotta be a little bit sneakier and walk more often than run. But yeah, he did stop running, so I'll give him that. Looking at the chat apparently. And gets shot in the back. That's unfortunate. Fortunate. I can't really say much about that one. Let's see here. It looks like we spawned. Looks like in the enemy cargo. Might have been a little premature on popping stim there, but I guess it's alright. Yeah, that guy's just kind of running for absolutely no reason. That's a lot of enemies. Yeah, he probably didn't expect to die that quickly. I believe he was level 1, and that guy had Berserker. And he ended up just taking a little bit more damage than he thought. I more than likely would have done the same thing. I mean, that was a lot of guys. It looked like most of them were kind of still running though. I think most of the damage he took there was only that one guy. But yeah, more than likely I would have died there too. But I mean, 3 guys with the double sniper loadout. I mean, that's probably one reason I don't run double sniper anymore. It doesn't really give you many options for like some counterplay. They both kind of fulfilled the same purpose, especially like Cycler. Before Bodyguard, Cycler was basically, it's an I win card if somebody pushes you around the corner. Like if you just hit them point blank with it, they die. But Pulse Cannon kind of fulfills the same role. It just, you know, it's a little more reliable and it can go long range and stuff, and it's just a one-hit kill all the time. So I would probably prefer running something else instead. I mean, back to Thermal Det, Ion, any of those kind of things to kind of help, because you're playing offense, and Double Sniper is really more of like a defensive kind of card. It's not so much a push card, because if you're playing Cargo, especially at a higher level, players are going to be like, there'd be a player sitting on that corner more than likely, and you would have no way to push him off of that corner with Double Sniper. You're essentially going to have to push him, and he's more than likely going to shotgun you, or pulse cannon you, or scattergun you, or something. So, and there wouldn't be any way for you to push him. Strike Bomb saying scattergun is OP. I don't know about that. But so anyway, as an offensive player, I tend to prefer more grenade-centric loadouts, and something like Scan Pulse, so I know where the enemies are that are camping in the cargo room. I mean, you don't have to run Scan Pulse, but I do think you need some sort of like grenade or something to help be able to push those. Ooh, that was a little unfortunate. I wasn't actually paying attention. Let me back up there a little bit. Did we see? a dot coming from that direction. Yeah, you actually... Oh. Like, I started walking and waited for you. Let me back up just a little bit more. Like, you do see the dot there, and it's directly ahead of you. Although, it did kind of disappear. That was good on that guy's part. He didn't give his position away too much. I mean, there was a chance there that you could see that he was there. I mean, since if you know the map layout, you can kind of tell where people are based on the radar. So you know that he's somewhere basically right across from you. But yeah, that was a little bit hard one to catch there. If you weren't like looking for it right at that moment. In a public game, I probably wouldn't have been paying that much attention either, so. But let's see. Hanging out in the middle of the map, this is kind of where double sniper is a little bit stronger. Is if you're playing mid and kind of covering the sides and players that are pulling the cargo or trying to steal your cargo. It's kind of where double sniper is gonna, you know, flourish a little better than trying to push. So like right now you're running. If I was a defensive player, I'd pretty much already know you're coming at this point. Even though you're walking now, I mean, you were there. So I would still think you're there. But since it's a public game, they're probably not that observant. Your aim kind of looks like it's moving quite a bit, which makes me want to say that you're playing on like a really high sensitivity. Maybe not like really high, but just like a higher sensitivity. Because that's typically, you'll see stuff like people overcorrecting and their aim seems to jerk more than some other players. You might want to try lowering it. I'm not sure what you're on. I mean, I play 800 DPI and 10%. I would almost say you're probably on like 1500 DPI or something to those degrees. Like even just looking at your pulse cannon shots and how you like look around quickly, which is cool. I mean, you can very quickly look around everywhere and assess what's going on, but for these close range engagements, higher sensitivity is really going to be a lot harder to like keep your aim steady and stuff. So let's see, we got a pulse blaster cannon, putting some fire down there, trying to cover your teammates. You had one teammate in there, you got taken out. Good pulse cannon there. Your view's kind of like stuck in a weird spot there, I guess because of that little back to tank behind you, but you still managed to pull that shot off anyway. Whoa, that guy went like flying in the air. That's kind of weird. So you've got enemies across from you. You're still here. You probably should be making a run for it. There we go. Like, let your teammate cover you. What are you doing? Go! Getting greedy for those kills. Can sense it. But, yeah. Good rolling through here. Gets you around the map a little bit faster. Return that cargo a little faster. Looks like there's enemies probably in your base, so hopefully you'll be aware of that. It's probably not safe to run in quite yet. Although you do have an opponent, you have a friendly at the front door, so you're probably safe. And yeah, you can go ahead and deliver that cargo. That guy's probably just stuck right at your front door. Looks like people in the game are complaining about balance and cards and stuff. I'm not sure that's a great spot for a proxy. Although, I mean, sometimes I kind of just throw them away too. If you put it on that corner like that, for one, usually an opponent's not going to be there anyway, because there's that cargo there. They're going to be more to the left side or the middle. And sometimes it'll actually like pre-explode before they even come around the corner if you put them on like a wall like that. So, I mean, probably could have just thrown it on the cargo or something. It would have been a little bit more useful. Instead of almost blowing you up. If they throw a grenade at you, that proxy actually could kill you as well. Ooh. I'm not sure. One of my complaints about stim being a counter to the shock grenade is that by the time you hit stim, there's still a delay before you get freed from the shock grenade. It's almost as if it's not even really worth popping unless you're taking damage. Like, you're better off just kind of using R to break free. I don't know. So we're heading to the right here. I don't remember if you saw somebody there. I wasn't paying attention too hard with the radar. But it looks like we're playing a little defense at the moment. Which is one thing the sniper rifle loadout is going to be good at. Is you can snipe any of these people that push you. And they're going to have a hard time pushing you. Without, you know, grenades. was kind of a cheeky little attempt at a no-scope there. No-scopes, I used to try and do them all the time. I've kind of gotten in the habit now of basically quick-scoping them all the time, because you just lose accuracy on no-scopes with the cycler. You tend to lose, you actually lose accuracy no-scopes with all weapons now. I mean, that's also with the pulse cannon. So, like, point blank you can still kind of do it, but you're kind of better off waiting for the most part. Honestly, like here, you saw there was a guy probably coming from that direction. I don't know if I would even try to use a cycler though. I'd probably try to be sneakier and like hide behind that, maybe not even hide behind that thing in the corner there. I mean, I might actually just sit on the corner and just shoot him with a blaster. Just not trusting my aim. Because what you can do is if you let him come into that room a little bit and don't let him know that you're there, if you pop out and just start hitting him with blaster fire, you're more than likely going to win the fight. I mean, there's not many cards that are going to kill you before you can kill somebody else if you get the first shot on them. I mean, if he had a cycler rifle like out when he comes around the corner, then maybe it'll be a little more dangerous. But that's just me. I like to be a little more... I don't like to take risks, really, you know, if I don't have to. Ooh. Yeah, pull out that cycler. Yeah, so I wouldn't go for the no-scope there, but did manage to get that guy taken out. So once again, playing defense, this is actually, like I said, this is what the sniper rifles are good at. Yeah, so you went for another no-scope there. If you're gonna do that, at least just tap the right click and then shoot, because that's gonna give you that better accuracy. And you don't really lose much time doing that. So yeah, it looks like a guy is coming around the left side, and I think you saw him as well. Oh yeah, so you've got two teammates out there. Although it looks like one of them just died. Both of them just died. That would always make me worried. He's gonna jump at you with the bow caster. That guy's got a shotgun. I mean, I would probably back up. If you back up, there's no chance of him killing you. I mean, I guess you are level 3 bodyguard, but you saw you almost kind of died there from that one shot. With level 3 bodyguard, it's pretty much going to take at least 2 good shots to kill you. So, I don't know. It's still kind of risky. I like to keep my distance from shotgun players if possible. Although you just your kit doesn't really give you much options versus a shotgun player. And the snipers aren't going to help you unless he pushes you. And he, you know, doesn't really have to push you. Yeah, there's a player down that hallway. You know he's there. I think he knows that you know he's there. Good takedown there. You got an enemy right in front of you. No! Yeah, focus on the guy that's focused on you. Ignore that guy that just ran past you. That's a shot grenade. I'm really surprised that... Oh, did you... I think, was your stem still up for that? I think your stem might have been up for that, and that's why you didn't get shocked there. Yeah, see, it seems like you're kind of like overcorrecting quite a bit with the SE14C. And for the most part, if you're not rolling around, you really don't have to move your aim much. The amount of people who can strafe in this game is kind of very little for the most part. So, if you just like didn't, like say I have my mouse right here in the center, like where your reticle is, I could just strafe left and right, and I'd pretty much still be hitting that person. That was kind of a wasted stim there. And you were behind cover. Weren't really any danger there. I would have just used R to break out, so your stim wasn't on cooldown. But for the most part, I mean, if you're fighting somebody and if they're not rolling, all they're doing is strafing left and right. I mean, all you have to do to always hit every single shot is strafe left and right with them. But it just make very, very minor adjustments with your mouse. See, like I have a low DPI. It kind of seems like yours moves quite a bit more per touch than mine does. So I like to basically tell people, go as low as you comfortably can. And maybe even try to push yourself to go lower sometimes. Even if it can't work, you know. Do it anyway. I play on 810. I've tried lowering to 8 and 9. I think it was 8 or 7 actually. % in game. And unfortunately, with my desk setup, I pretty much couldn't land some pulse cannon shots if I tried to jump cannon. I just would run out of mouse pad space completely. So that's why I'm still on 10%. I probably would lower it more if I could. Oh, that was a good hit there. Problem is that guy's just gonna go behind cover and probably heal up. Although it looks like one of your teammates did take him out. Yeah, so there was another one of those no-scope attempts. I'd really would prefer just tap the right click and then shoot. And then you've got a much better chance of landing that shot, assuming that you've got your reticle in the right spot. Because if you don't have, I mean, even if you did have your reticle in the right spot and you just left click without ADSing, you might still miss. I mean, I guess it gives you that chance if you... Never mind. I'm not gonna... We won't go into that. I'm gonna say, like, if you're not quite aiming at him and you left click, maybe the, maybe you could get lucky with the, spread on the gun. I mean, that's happened to me before. I've gotten, like, really lucky spread shots. Like, that was pretty much kind of just luck. I mean, he was in your big reticle, so I could have gone anywhere. But luckily you got to kill that guy there. And you got enemies just like pushing into your base everywhere. This guy is just oblivious. But unfortunately the round's going to end there. And that is going to be it for this video. I hope I kind of did an alright job. I don't know. I thought that 15 minutes was going to take a lot longer, and it actually didn't really feel like it was that long. I don't know if, I don't know. But if you want me to do any more Deer, feel free to send me some more gameplay. Maybe some new recent gameplay. See how you've improved since probably a little bit. Is this probably before October this video was made? Not sure. But for everybody else, thanks for watching. Hope you guys have a great day.